Still tired, or are you okay, babe? Yeah. Need help, Sissy eat? Is anybody from the South? Here in Texas, the girls are into big bows, at least in my city. I assume it's statewide, but the saying is, the bigger the bow, the closer to heaven. Close the door. Close the door. Bye, babies.
Oh, bye.
Have a good day at school.
Bye. See you this afternoon.
Bye. I love you. All right, I love you. Hey guys, what is up? It is Monday. Oh. So, I haven't been like intentionally vlogging. I mean, I've been documenting things for my family, but not anything that I wanted to put on the channel because my day is repetitive, y'all. Like, every day, same old things. Wake up, get the kids ready, make them lunch, take them to school, drop them off, do the dishes, clean the kitchen, put away laundry, same old thing every day. So that can be kind of, you know, uninteresting. I mean, even my regular day is uninteresting, but I just don't do things every day. Like Kimmy and Sam, like they're on the go, always meeting people. I don't have a Denise in my life, okay guys? Like, I don't. I have Lippy. And she's a joy, of course. But, you know, I just don't have much going on, so it's uninteresting. But the reason why I turned on the camera today is because I am going to bake some hamburger buns. And I think one of the things that drew me to YouTube was first, bread baking tutorials. Obsessed. Like, I couldn't get enough of it. I needed to watch every single tutorial on it. And then, of course, when I was trying to decide what mixer to get, I needed to watch every video that included all the different brands of mixers I was interested in. And then I moved on to like organizational vlogs and cleaning vlogs. Not so much cleaning vlogs, come on. I don't really clean it much. Well, at least I try. But, and then I started watching vlogs, and my favorite kind of vlogs were more of when they would take me along with them to cook dinner or make breakfast or a special meal of some sort. So I thought I would turn on the camera and share what I was making today because maybe that does interest some of you. And so, again, I'm making hamburger buns. We are eating cheeseburgers tonight. Can you see that? It's a King Arthur flour recipe. And there is a brioche bun that I normally make. I make two kinds. One that's kind of a 40-minute kind of recipe, and I have that on my channel. I'll put a card up above. And then I also make a brioche bun that isn't 40 minutes. You go through the full 2 rises. And then this bun recipe goes through the full 2 rises. And then I plan on making a chocolate loaf because mama needs some cake sometimes. Like, I love cake. And I also need to prep some food because I want to start clean eating again. But, I mean, obviously I'm making cake today, so that should start tomorrow. And, you know, that's about it. Like, I do need to do lots of things, like clean up the counters in the kitchen. Like, I have the dishwasher kind of going, but I turned it off so I can talk. And then I have some laundry to put away, but I'm not going to really show that stuff because you've seen it. You know what I do. And then it'll be right here. And I also wanted to show y'all, I went to Costco this past weekend and I got 2 new cookbooks. The first one is Cooking at Home with Bridget and Julia. They are a part of America's Test Kitchen. And what kind of drew me to this cookbook, even though I can like look up these kind of recipes online, but I'm cookbook addicted, like obsessed. And I have tons of cookbooks in my shelf over there. I'll show y'all one day. Or maybe I have showed y'all. It's been a while. Like, I vlogged, you know, over a year ago, and I don't know what I talked about. So if I repeat myself, apologies. But this is the recipe that made me want to buy it. Look at that. Yeah, man. It's weekend tagliatelle with bolognese sauce. Bolognese. Anyway, and then I also got Reed Drummond's new cookbook. Come and get it. Again, I love cookbooks. I like having it in kind of one spot, and I just love flipping through books, you know? I love flipping. Anyway, enough small talk. I want to go ahead and get my bread dough ready for its first rise because sometimes the rises can take a really long time depending on the weather and all that stuff. So I'm going to get my ingredients ready and, you know, make sure it's all at room temperature. So I need 3/4 to 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of butter at room temperature, a large egg, and I usually like to have that at room temperature as well, 3½ cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of yeast. And I just got my egg out of the fridge and put it in a little bowl to get it down to room temperature. And let me answer that phone. I am getting my yeast mixture ready. I don't know why, but I get some like weird satisfaction when my yeast blooms. I don't know, it's crazy town. But I just put in a little bit of sugar. I read different articles, some say you don't need to put in sugar. I mean, I've done it without sugar before, I know it's not a big deal, but I don't know, I just do the things I do the way I do, just because. When it's all foamy, I'm gonna mix all the ingredients together and knead it up. Okay guys, so I usually don't like to do anything in the kitchen until like dishes are put away and I have an empty dishwasher and the kitchen is somewhat clean. And right now the dishwasher is running. I have like all these dirty dishes, not all these dirty dishes, a few dirty dishes in the sink, so I'm feeling kind of like anxious. Which is weird because a little over 10 years ago, I was like never doing dishes. It was disgusting, but my yeast has bloomed beautifully. Like, that is some really active yeast. And I got the rest of the ingredients in here. Let me just put in the sugar. Oh, let me not forget the salt. Do not forget your salt, people. If you forget your salt, then your bread will taste like nothing. As I put on my dough hook, I'm just about to knead everything. So I just wanted to add, I'm not an expert in bread baking. Many people have told me in some of my bread baking tutorials that I've posted on YouTube, whether it's because I added salt to my yeast or whatever, they think I killed my yeast. I've read different articles. There's different camps on how salt affects yeast. So I've never had an issue. It hasn't not risen yet. Or people have told me I put in too much yeast or what have you. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm just making bread because I love it. I'm not opening a bakery. You know, I'm not selling baguettes on the side. I'm just making bread for my family, and it seems to be okay so far. So anyway, everything is in there, the salt included. I'm just gonna plug in my mixer, and I'm using my small mixer today because it just handles single dough recipes, single bread recipes a little bit better. I have my 7-quart over there, which I love, but this just handles a smaller batch a little bit better. So I am gonna let this come together and see if I need to add anything more. Like add any more flour or water. So it's cleaning the sides up really well. Some people may add a little bit more flour to that, but I'm okay with that. I'm gonna let it knead for about 5 to 7 minutes until it's smooth and elastic, and then we will let it rise. That's how Libby's pushing Thomas around the kitchen. Good job, baby. Hi, babe. Here. You don't want this? Want some toast? Pear and quinoa, our fave. Want some toast, babe? Okay, I'll make you something. You happy to get some fruit? Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth, baby. Good job. You like bananas? Okay, I got my bread in the microwave, not turned on, rising, but I'm eating some Julio's chips right now. I don't know if you guys watch Philip's Fam Bam, but I was watching their live last night, and everyone was telling them how, because they were trying Texas snacks, and I'm from Texas, and everyone was telling them how they needed to try Julio's chips, because Danny is obsessed with tortilla chips. And we talked about it so much that I swear I ran to HEB in the middle of their live just to get it. So I got that, and I'm just eating it plain. It's plain, it's that good, but it reminded me that I wanted to make salsa because I have some tomatoes and all that stuff in my pantry that I need to use up. So I might show that in today's vlog as well. But if you're able to get this in your hood, get it. It's good. Kicker, it does have MSG in it. If that is not your jam, don't get the chips. Okay, and so I'm also watching, I love Mondays because a lot of videos come out on vlogs, you know, on YouTube, and I'm watching The Needy Homesteader. She's one of the ones I first started watching because, again, I was obsessed with bread baking tutorials, and she's doing her meal plan. And then later I'm gonna watch How Inez Rolls because she is doing ham and cheese sliders, and I do have a recipe in my repertoire, but I love her. She's just so cute. So she's making that plus potato soup. So if you are looking for some good vlogs to watch, if you just like to watch people cook and all that stuff or talk about cooking, those are some good ones. Hi, babe. Did you have a nice nap? Huh? You're in one little corner of the crib. Go woo woo. Yeah, let me unzip ya. Yeah. Let's check on our buns, lippies. So it's been rising for about 45 minutes. I'm sure it's not ready, but it looks so pretty. Still needs to rise. I just wouldn't be me if I didn't split open a hamburger bun, slap some softened butter on it, and eat it straight up. My baby wants it too. Well, a second ago she was screaming. But look how beautiful they are. Come on. Those are freaking bomb, man. If you make bread, you want to make buns, use the King Arthur flour beautiful bun recipe. That's just brown sugar and butter. I just want to spread that in all the bread. You actually don't think it's possible, especially when you own as many measuring cups as I do. I swear I used almost every single measuring cup. And I have a lot of sets. I'm like a collector, connoisseur. I just made Nigella Lawson's chocolate loaf bread. Let me find the official name. I think it was on the Food 52 website. Yeah, on Food 52, it is called Nigella Lawson's Dense Chocolate Loaf Cake. I just scraped up every bit of batter from the bowl and the spatula and licked it all up. It was so delicious. I made a few modifications. I always like read the comments and make modifications, which really breaks the rule of making the recipe as it's originally written first. But I made the changes and I can't wait to try it. there was a lot of batter, so I put the rest of it in these ramekins, and I'm gonna bake it off in just a little bit. No, baby. Don't grab it. She's like grabbing all the glass bottles there. It's my fault for putting it within baby reach. Okay, walk around somewhere safe, okay? And like try to walk. Hello. Okay, y'all. I'm getting really emotional. Let me put y'all over here. It's a little bit higher. Oh, well, still got my forehead cut off. Okay, so I'm getting seriously emotional knowing that this is my last baby. She's my last baby. And she is walking around the kitchen or pushing that Thomas the Train around, knowing I watched Harper do that. I vividly remember watching her do that, and we've had that Thomas the Train since Jaden was a baby. So it's crazy. Crazy that this is the time of my life right now to no longer have kids and just to, I guess, now watch them grow. So, anyway, I baked that chocolate cake bread or whatever it's called. And I'm sad because I think I'm supposed to wait until the next day to eat it. I mean, I don't understand what kind of recipe that is. And I think it has something to do because it's like kind of like a molten lava cake. I don't know, just don't quote me. And so I guess it's better the next day, but best believe those little cakes that I made, I mean, not today. I'm gonna show y'all. Totally, yeah. Yeah. What's your surprise, babe?
I'm not telling you to get home.
What? Tell me now.
I got my field trip shirt.
You did? I wanna see.
Right?
Now we just gotta wait for JJ's.
Hello.
Do you see your sis?
Uh-huh.
What do you think? What do you think about it?
Don't you dare.
Don't do it. Don't rip her hair. Do you like it?
Rip her hair.
Do you like it?
No. Don't you dare.
Jaden does not like Libby's hair up, or you used to hate Harper's hair up. Even my hair, you didn't like it up.
When I was a baby, did I pull your hair down?
No, you used to ask for my hair to be down. Okay, let's drive. So we're pretty healthy around here. We have the Orville Redenbacher extra butter snack size popcorn, you know, calories. And then we put on extra white cheddar powder, you know, non-GMO for sure, for sure. The chocolate cake loaf is all done, and see how it's sunken in? It's supposed to be like that per the recipe because it's kind of a squishy, quote unquote, squidgy batter making a squidgy cake. So it's supposed to be really rich, dense, moist, you know, all of the above, brownie cake like. But what I love are these crispy edges. It is so good on the edges. I can't wait to eat it. So I will eat it probably tonight. That is like legit. Can you see it? Oh my god, that's legit. I love it. Okay, I don't think I regret making this. It's so good. Okay, I don't know if I said this earlier, but it turns out my husband took out pork belly yesterday and I can't put it back in the freezer. I don't want to waste it. So I'm not having cheeseburgers. We'll have that tomorrow. And I'm frying up the pork belly for the fam. And there's just a lot of pork belly. So I'll fry that all up. There it is. And we normally eat it like as a wrap with rice and like a Korean like hot sauce, bean paste kind of a thing, and with lettuce, but I don't have any of that stuff, so we'll just eat it with rice. And that's dinner. And this buns, the beautiful buns, will be eaten tomorrow. And it's gonna be delish. Okay, it's turning out to be a very long day. It's taken me forever to do the pork belly. I mean, over an hour, and it's still not done, but I stopped to give baby girl a bath. Who does not love a sparkly clean baby? And she's all cleaned up, and I'm just gonna feed her and get her to bed so mommy can get some things done. I'm talking get bleep done. Ready for your bottle, girl? Yeah. All right, let's do this. So I thought maybe I would eat that loaf cake after I cleaned up. I said no. I'm gonna eat it now. And then after I clean up, I'm gonna eat it again, but with coffee.
No, Annabelle. What are you? I am doing now.
And I was like, yeah, but we don't have that. Yeah, we don't have that. Use this in the meat paste. Yeah, baby. Family's home. Whoa. Somebody needs to put a shirt on. Feels much better in the house though. It was really lonely, just me and Libby. So this day just seriously got away from me. There's the salsa stuff. I was supposed to make salsa for you guys today. Look back here. It's just crazy. Okay, I threw up the white flag, y'all. That's as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna finish my laundry tomorrow. At least I have a lot of it cleared. That's the cake I made today. I'm gonna eat a slice, drink coffee, and then I'll put that away because who knows how much I'll eat. And then that is that, y'all. It's not perfect, but I feel good enough to go have some me time for a little bit. That is a wrap. I am going to, like I said, cut me some cake and watch me some Phillips Fam Bam, Tina, prep some freezer meals, and I am all about watching those cook with me's. And then if you haven't done so already, please click that big thumb and like my video and subscribe if you haven't already. I really think my videos are gonna get better from here. So please come along on this journey. Thanks, see y'all, bye.